How you going, big world? It's KJ Cool here. Let's go. Yow, 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 yow. Hey, do you guys remember last week when I did my story on all the Davids that are giving her the cash money? And that one David that gave her $1,000. And then later on in the same chat, he gave her another $100. He wanted her to start an OnlyFans, and she didn't. And guess what happened, guys? You'll never believe it. He asked for the money back. I'm sorry, I laugh because his excuse was I was not right in my mind when I did that. Buddy, I didn't think you're right in your mind anyway, because you wanted her to start an OnlyFans so she'd probably start, modeling bathing suits and little bikinis, because you're a sicko. You want to see her body so emaciated. You're never going to get your cash back. I hope she doesn't give it to you, because you're a sicko 24/7 and your mind is never right.
Refund 1,000? Oh my gosh, well, thank you for the 1,000.
$1,000 I sent, please.
I can try. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that.
Hey, what about when people worry about your health? You're like, I'm sorry you feel that way. Some creeper who's probably in a mental ward, who's obsessed with iguanas with EDs, asks for his $1,000 back, and you're like, I'll give it a try. It's like, no way, man, don't give it back. He deserves to be ignored. Do not, iguana. Go and buy yourself some really beautiful organic iguana leaves. Another point that I had an issue with was this comment in the chat reply. This is very disturbing. I love you. I've been a fan since I was 10. I'm now 14 and think you're really inspiring and amazing. That's really disturbing, because she's like, oh no, I don't affect kids. 14, you'd think now she's 14 she'd get it. No, she's not inspiring. What's she inspiring about? That she is still alive? Yeah, okay, that's a bit inspiring, because she probably should have died years ago with this eating disorder, bizzo. But think, this is just one example. I think there's hundreds, thousands of kids like this, because mostly kids watch her and old creepy men. We sorted that out last time, didn't we, guys? A bunch of Davids, a bunch of kids, and a bunch of pro-annas. The pro-annas probably don't write that much because they're weak AF, but the kidlings, oh my God. And by the way, all you creepy Davids, Iguana's already married. She married Jack Skellington. Don't you guys know that? Here's the wedding footage, I'll show you. Do you, Iguana Looney, take Jack Skellington to be your lawful wedded husband? I do. Do you, Jack Skellington, take Iguana Looney to be your lawfully wedded wife? I do. I pronounce you husband and wife. Yippee! Oh, the happy couple. Look at them, just running through the fields, feeling the wind in their bones. Those guys, I don't know why the Davids even have a go. There's no way she's gonna leave her gorgeous husband. Well, I'm sure glad we cleared all that up, so hopefully all the Davids will leave Iguana alone. I do care for the girl, I might make jokes, I might put comical things in. It's a very serious subject. Sometimes serious subjects are easier to take in when there's just a little bit of light humor, hey? Because now we're going to get into a very seriously sad subject. Sloan spoke about this in his video yesterday. I didn't copy him. I was in the process of making this video. I guess it's all about great minds think alike, don't they, buddy? Yeah. I'm sure a lot of you have seen this gorgeous German influencer. She's passed at 24 years old from an ED. She's 2 years younger than Iguana. And I don't know how Iguana does it, but she's pushing the limits, because this gorgeous girl passed away from a heart condition, which is what happens to most ED sufferers. She did exercise a lot. Maybe that's the one thing that helps Iguana. She doesn't exercise. She just lays under the heat lamp all day. Like iguanas, man.
I had a lot of dreams where I've died and stuff.
What the F? That's very prophetic, Iguana. If you're dreaming that you're dying, then there's a good chance you're thinking about your state of health. And even if you don't want to think about it in your conscious mind, in your subconscious, which is quite often where you dream from, it's telling you, it's screaming at you. If you're dreaming about it, your mind is trying to let you know you need to switch it up, level up, get better. You can do it, girl. You got so many people cheering for you to get better. I know you think everyone's a hater. The only haters that are out there there are the people who are enabling you, giving you money to swirl around like a skeleton. That's it. They're the people that hate you. Do you guys think that she considers herself to be doing a lot better because she constantly compares herself to the Kyrie iguana? Now, the Kyrie iguana was close to death. So when you see the two pictures next to each other, she does look a bit healthier. But we're comparing her against someone who is, 40 kg. It's not much. And then you see this gorgeous girl that just passed recently. I think that she looks quite similar to her now. So the Kyrie iguana was really ill. She feels like she's improved. But this young German girl, I don't know, they look exactly the same. Man, I don't know why you don't take your life serious. It's mind-blowing. Look, I get you've got an ED. I get it's a mental illness. But has anyone ever told you that life is precious? You've only got one and you're wasting it. And you're wasting away in it. It's really sad. And that's why so many people make videos about you. Because you seem like a lovely girl, gorgeous looking, and all you do is deny, and one day it's going to be the news that nobody wants to hear. So please, take heed. Make 21 your year, girl. But then again, you constantly reassure us that you've got a great doctor. He says you're healthy. We know who your doctor is. It's Dr. Nick Rivieras from The Simpsons. That is your doctor. And we all know he's got a really bad rep. Okay? And then people are like, her mum really cares for her. She really loves her. Her mum cares for her the way Selma cares for Chub Chub. Actually, that's a lie, because Selma would make sure that Chub Chub's watered and fed every day. I don't think she does this with Iguana. So yeah, you're worse. You're worse than a pet owner. Jesus. A lot of people accuse Iguana of having seizures on her streams. I get that she's lacking extreme amount of nutrients in her body, which causes muscle spasms. We talked about that in one of my earlier videos, hypoglycemic issues. Then I found this article about people with severe EDs can end up with a stutter. Their brain's just gone fuzzed out and things aren't, connecting. And they start talking like Yoda. They're like, me good, yes, my like being iguanas, Davids, yes, chips, bones, yeah. Here we go. Transient neurogenic stuttering. The occurrence of transient neurogenic stutter is caused from prolonged period of starvation. This guy ended up with a stutter who had a severe ED, and when he started eating again, it was cured. It's because he had developed a gross impairment of brain function. We all know that. And secondary to chronic starvation. We're just like a car. If you don't put petrol in, it's not going to work, is it? You could put petrol in and not oil. It's still not going to work properly. You need all the nutrients, water, food, everything. We all know that. Let's have a look at some of these stutters that she does, hey? See what you reckon.
Some people just literally analyze everything. I'm like, I can't move without people. I move my arm and then I'm having a seizure to some people. That's another thing people like to say lately is that I'm having a seizure, which I definitely have not had any seizures on stream. Good to try to keep your brushing your teeth. It's good to keep your teeth in good condition, It's never too late, Eugenia. You can do it. Thanks, Angelvita. I appreciate it.
There you go. I reckon she's stuttering. I agree with her. For once, I agree with you, Iguana. I don't think you're having seizures. I think you've developed a stutter because your brain is malfunctioning. It doesn't get you out of it. You're like, oh, I can't even move my arm. People think I'm having seizures. No, people say you have muscle spasms. I don't know who's saying you have seizures, because you're quite right. You're definitely not having a seizure, but you're having some type of malfunction in the brain. I'm not a doctor. Any doctor out there, back me up. Tell me what you guys reckon. I know there's some nurses and doctors in this that watch my videos because they are also amazed with this girl. And there's one thing I do know for sure, without being a doctor or a nurse, if I go all day without food, by nighttime, my brain's pretty fuzzy and I can't think straight. I go to say something and I'm like, that's just everybody. Can you imagine just going days and days without food and sitting on a live stream for 6 hours? I truly don't know how she does it. It is actually quite a feat. So what do you reckon Iguana has for Christmas lunch? Somebody asked her a couple of years ago. Listen to her response.
What do you like to eat on Christmas? I guess what I mostly do on Christmas, I don't know. I don't really get super into eating on Christmas. I just kind of more hang out with my family and do that kind of thing.
There you have it. She eats nothing on Christmas. Can you imagine? Christmas is the greatest day of the year because you can eat as much as you want. And most people do. And most people suffer in the late afternoon, evening, whenever they eat, with a very full belly. Who doesn't just scoff themselves on Christmas Day? It's the one day a year you can just go mental. And to think that she's sitting at a Christmas lunch and eats nothing because she's just hanging out with her family. Love heart, man. That's really sad. Because we know mummy and brother, oh yeah, they love the foods. Have you seen them? They're chubby funsters. And basically Christmas is the one day a year that everyone can act like a chubby funster. Eat as much as you want. And you know it. You know it. You know it. We all know it. That's what's up. Let's just hope next year the beautiful skeleton couple can get better together. And I hope everyone has an awesome Christmas. And Merry Christmas to everyone. Even if you're not a Christian, doesn't matter. I know you're going to have fun because you have a day off. Woo! Don't get too drunk. I've promised myself this year I'm not going to get too drunk. It's a bit different for us having Christmas in the heat. It's usually 35 degrees and it's freaking boiling. And yeah, we drink too much. It's a real issue. Every year, man. Every Boxing Day I vomit. And I'm like, this year it's not going to happen. I get way too excited like a puppy. I get way too hot and I just can't stop. So anyway, that's my resolution for Christmas. We'll see what happens. I'll tell you in the new year because this is my last video for this year. And in the new year, I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to start doing things a little bit different. I'll tell you in the new year. I don't know. Maybe I'll start showing my face. But beware, I'm hideous. Thanks for watching my vids, all my buddies of this past year. Made one little koala feel very happy. And I just hope everyone just has the best day ever. Enjoy your holidays. I'll see you in 21. 21's got to be better because 2020 was the worst. So see you then. Anyways, I love you guys. I'll see you next year. And don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and just put all your jazz hands on all the buttons. Just do it all, man. You'll make one little koala very happy. You know, if you sub, let me know, because I'll be sending you 50 years of free good vibes. That is a bloody bargain these days. Cheers, bowlers!